Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome back to the Gaming with Dad Show. Today we are doing more irrelevant gaming. And today we are looking at Fantasian for all of your fruit-based devices. But before we do that, go on ahead, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, share this video out, cast a magic spell on your friends to make them watch the show. So yes, Fantasian is a role-playing game available on iOS, and it is basically Final Fantasy Light. You play as an amnesiac adventurer with various companions. You go into battles, you fight them, and you try to recover your memories. So, altogether wise, oh my god, these guys are the Team Rocket of this frickin' game. They're just annoying and so far easily defeated, but that's for gameplay. But yeah, you will see it's a turn-based game. Graphically, I really like this. It does kind of feel like Final Fantasy. And it has a little bit of that over-the-top kind of goofy sense of humor and everything, but graphically it is done in the JRPG style. It's later on Final Fantasies. I mean, I grew up playing Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo and absolutely loved them. This kind of has that feel to it. So, I love the graphics. I love the world. The cutscenes are delightfully goofy and well realized. I am giving graphics an 18, in part because it's nothing special, though, for this genre of game. But it looks really, really, really good for an indie game. Self-published. Just a second. Let me give you that publisher's name. Mistwalker. They produced this back in 2021 for all of your fruit devices. But I guess there are now versions of this for the consoles. I mean, you can get this on your Switch if you wanted. Or at least some semblance of this. I haven't even looked. Just read the wiki. So yes, graphics get an 18. Sound. It's pleasant. The background music is good. The fight sounds are good. My one downfall, no voiceovers. You read a lot. I get that. It's an indie game, not a big budget one. They didn't have the money to hire voice actors, so it's best just to use text. Listen to me, Mortal Kombat. Listen to me, Resident Evil. Don't just throw programmers onto a mic and hope that they can talk. This game did it okay. That's my one downfall, is all the reading. So sound is getting a 17. We're sitting at 35. Controls. So this does actually work really well with the touchscreen controls. Keyboard and mouse, little hit and miss on the mouse because you have to click to tell it where you want to go. The best way to play this, though, is controller. That's right. You can pair a controller to your iPad or your Mac or your phone and play this game. I love that. It's the best way to play this game. That said, I have to take points away for just the difficulty of the touchscreen, or the imprecision of the touchscreen, and imprecision of the mouse clicks. Controls get a 17. We're sitting at 52 as we go into gameplay. Turn-based RPG. If you do not like this style of game, don't bother downloading this. If you like turn-based JRPGs with a pretty compelling story, It's one that we've seen 100 times before. Your character always loses their memory. You always have to try to recover it. We've seen it in Final Fantasy, if I remember right. We've seen it in... Oh, I'm drawing a blank on it. God. Wow. Really. It's a rock, paper, scissors strategy game that keeps on being released by Nintendo, and I can't think of the name of it. Somebody in the comments will and tell me I'm an idiot, but that's okay. That's just how memorable that game is to me. We've seen the same plot before. I kind of like the twist of the machines taking over, but that's just because I live in today's world where the machines are taking over. And so it's not going to be for everybody. I happen to love this style of game, though. I like turn-based RPGs. I love adventures. I don't mind if people rehash old plots. Hell, Douglas Adams is my favorite author, and that man turned plagiarizing himself into $1 million career. So yes, I'm okay with it. That said, there are some downsides to it. It's the control mechanics of arching your spells or aiming your attacks kind of bring it down. But it's okay. It's not super difficult so far. You just have to have that mentality. But yeah, gameplay's going to get an 18. We're sitting at 70 as we look at value. Overall value on this as part of the Apple Arcade. If you're going to be paying for Apple Arcade, there's zero reason not to download this game. It's one of the best ones that I've found so far in the depth of the game. It's the one that felt most like a computer game when playing on my Mac. To capture the content here for you today. It's the one that, yes, I really did appreciate being able to save my progress and move it over to my iPad or my phone. I will say one of the things that brings gameplay down, you can't save on the fly. You have to play until you find a save crystal. I absolutely despise that. In today's world, just let us save on the fly. So, value is getting a 17. We're at a total of 87. If you have Apple Arcade, go on ahead, pick this up. I would honestly tell you, if you can find it on the Switch, if you can find it on the PS5, I haven't played those versions, but if you're into turn-based role-playing games, this is a good one. This is a solid B+. Go out, pick it up, have fun. We'll talk to you kids later. Bye now. Hey, if you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video out, all that gubbins that is good for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much.